I'm Janhavi Panwar. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my YouTube channel. If you people are new here, then do subscribe if you find the content useful, and do like this video. They're like the one you're watching right now, and if you're gonna be watching the other two, so do like them too. Good at promoting myself, always. Okay, sorry about that. So today I'm going to be talking about some of the mistakes we all commit while we are learning a new language. And for instance, most of us, like most of my viewers I know, are learning English. So let's get started with the first mistake that we all do. Now, it's not only about English, it's about any language you're learning or not. So it's about every language in the world. We people get molded up or tangled up in the grammar. It happens so often, like, we're all tangled up in learning grammar, tenses, nouns, pronouns. You're going to be learning proverbs, and, well, proverbs you have to learn of some of the languages, yeah. But then you are onto tenses. In tenses, you're learning past participle, you're learning imperative, you're learning interrogative, and all of that stuff. And now, before speaking, you are confusing yourself. Okay, what kind of tense would we use here? Or, what kind of, a thing would be used here? Will it be has? Will it be have? Or whatever it's gonna be. So before we are speaking, we're thinking, what are we gonna use here? Okay, I don't know. I think there was past participle and all, and you're gonna tell the the person who you're speaking with, oh, give me some time. Let me just think what I gotta say. And you can't even say that because you're thinking grammar for the same. So you are not going to do that. You people don't have to focus so much on the grammar. I mean, grammar's huge, it's a sea. You just can't learn all of it. You just have to learn the main of it so that you get the gist of it, so that you get the idea of the language. Otherwise, don't focus so much on it, you're going to be wasting every time you're going to speak. You're going to be wasting time whenever you're going to speak. You're going to be taking time to think and all. So no, don't do that. Don't mix up yourself with the grammar, and then you'll be like, after 5 minutes, like you're in an interview. Let's take an example. And now you're in an interview where you gotta speak in English, and now before answering the interviewer, whom you understand really nicely, now you are thinking, okay, what tense would I use now when giving the answer? And after 5 minutes, the interviewer will be like, you're so done. There's the door, and don't let the door hit you on your way out. Well, that's not going to be it. He's just gonna say, we're done. Go out. Get out. So don't do that. Okay? Don't get tangled up and all messed up in your grammar. Alrighty. The second mistake we all commit is we don't focus on the right vocabulary. Now, I can't edit this video because there are some kind of technical problems in my laptop today, so I won't be editing this video. So I think you people can own your captions, the English captions, which are direct provided by YouTube or Google, I think. So, just own them, and then you can understand. And if you have any queries, you can ask me in the comment section below. So the second mistake is about the vocabulary part. So in the vocabulary part, what we all do is while we are learning a new language, we just come up with some new words. If you are watching TV of that new language, if you're watching a movie, if we are listening to some audios, or if you are buying magazines, newspapers, and we are reading, and then we tend to find new words in whatever you're reading, listening, or viewing. So you find new words and you write them down. We jot the words down, and then we think like, wow, what are nice words. But what we don't know is that we don't focus on the accurate words. So we have to focus on the accurate words, on the relevant words, the words which are used in your spoken English, not something you just read from somewhere, and now you can't even use that word on a daily basis. So you have to learn something, you have to learn the vocabulary that is on a daily basis. And if you also want to increase your vocabulary for some kind of competitive test, or you need some better synonyms, then I've also made a video to learn better vocabulary, so go and watch my new video. And here you go. Now, not to be that girl or dramatic, but it kind of happens with me, like I sit on the right side of me, and I think like this is the whole empty space. So I think the I button is over here when it's actually here, so I'm sorry about that. So go on this I button and you can see tips to get a better vocabulary and to learn fast. So yeah, this is the mistake we all do. Just focus on the relevant words which you'll actually need, and the useful words which you'll actually need on a daily basis to speak. Third mistake. So the third mistake is, how we're always like, I don't think I'm ready to speak, mom and dad. Your mom and dad are like, sweetie, just, say something in the language you're learning. You're like, I'm not ready. I don't think I'm ready, mom and dad. Well, sweetie, you are never gonna be ready. What you gotta do is, you're always ready, all right? You just have to think that you're always ready because if you're not going to speak, you're not going to get fluent. You're not going to be confident in what you're doing. So you have to speak. That's the most important part. Even if you're, but you also have to listen. You don't have to be like over speaking and overwhelmed. No. Also gotta listen. But first things first, you have to speak to become fluent. You have to speak to gain confidence. Otherwise, you're never gonna be ready, because after you have spoken, so you have that confidence like, yes, I've spoken before, I can do this again. And somewhere you gotta start. And if you think that's like coming out of your comfort zone, no, it's not. It's not coming out of your comfort zone. It's actually getting into your comfort zone because you love doing that thing. And for this love thing, I'll give you the next tip, like the mistake we all do. So the next tip is, not the tip, the mistake, consistency. We have all heard that quote. Consistency is the key, people. Consistency is the key to everything. How excited we are. Like, we're really excited before learning a new language. We're really excited, like, yeah, we're gonna learn a new language. And then in the first 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, or like couple of months, people have bought like new books for this. We have taken online classes. We are even watching YouTube tutorials. We have downloaded audios, videos, and everything. And then after a couple of weeks or a couple of months, okay, that isn't really cool, so maybe let's just drop it and we're gonna do something else. Well, if you're going to do that, you're not going to learn whatever you're learning, alrighty? So you have to focus, you have to be consistent, people, and I know you will be, because you all really want to learn the new language. Really. The reason I emphasize this word is because if you really want to do something, so you don't care, you just don't leave it in the middle of it, because you love doing that thing. And when you love doing something, you don't give up. You are consistent. So that thing loves you back. So if you want that thing, if you want the language that you're learning to love you back, you have to be consistent, because that language also needs someone to show their love. So practically, in basic words, and not the romantic words, it is that you have to focus and you have to be consistent, and you just don't drop it in the middle. And the moment you're going to do it, the moment you're consistent, you'll also find it like it's easy to do. Okay? Next mistake. Well, the next mistake is we don't listen. So now, as I said, we don't speak, and we also don't listen. So speaking, most of the people are so overexcited and so like overconfident. Like, we're gonna speak. You have to be just confident, not overconfident. It's important, because the moment we're overconfident, we tend to think like, okay, I can do it, and then we just we make a fool of ourselves. Well, it's okay, as long as we're speaking, it's okay. We don't care about people's opinion, or if you're making a fool of ourselves, because it's for our own good. But for your own good, you have to listen too. You have to listen. Like, if you're speaking with a native speaker, listen to them. Listen how they're pronouncing their words. Listen what kind of sentence structures they're using. Listen how they're coming up with their ideas, what kind of words they're using before, what sort of ideas. So listen and concentrate, and then speak. Then have the confidence to speak. Next point is the biggest mistake, and it's not only about language, people, it's also about with any task you're doing, is that we think it's difficult, whereas it's not difficult at all. Nothing's difficult. Okay, it's just you who makes it difficult, and it's you who makes it easy. It's about your mindset, it's about what you think, and it's about, whatever if you're thinking it's difficult, it will be difficult, because before even trying, we tend to have these ideas in our head. My friend said it's really difficult, you know that? Well, I'm not your friend, I am me, I know what to do. I'm really bad at acting, so you people can, ignore whatever I did. But just imagine you're having a conversation with a friend, your friend says, no, it's really difficult, so you shouldn't care. It's difficult for you, not for me. So that should be your confidence, it's you who makes it difficult. We have this fear of embarrassment, like, what are people, what's gonna happen? People are gonna laugh. What's the worst that could happen? You're gonna make a fool of yourselves and people are gonna laugh. At least you made someone laugh. That's a nice thing. And at least you have the confidence that you can speak and you don't care about people's opinions anymore. But sometimes you gotta care about people's opinions. And no matter how rude someone is, you gotta listen to those people. Maybe they're saying something correct. So listen to them, and if you think, okay, that's not useful, right? So let it go. There are people in the world who you are never even gonna meet in your entire lifetime. So why do you care about those? So stop with the fear of embarrassment. Stop thinking it's difficult, because it's really easy. Believe me, language is not a big deal. You can learn language like this. And by this, I mean really easily and really fast. I mean, I'm learning 3 at the same time, so it's not that big a deal. It's interesting, it's fun, and I'm pretty sure it's interesting and fun for you, because you really want to do it. And yeah, that's it for today's videos. Thank you so much everyone for watching. I am Janhavi Panwar, and if you liked it, then you also gotta prove it. No, sorry, you don't have to do it, you just have to watch it. But yeah, if you can, do press the like button, do press the subscribe one and the ringing bell, and also do comment, do share it with your friends and family. And if you people want to connect with me, then you can follow me on my social media, in my Instagram, my Twitter and my Facebook. And yeah, that's it. Stay happy, stay productive, always be positive, and spread happiness and positivity. Thank you so much everyone for watching. Bye.